One more thing. I'm not worried about Cooper Flagg's injury, even though he's missing the Rising Stars game, but no, I'm also not worried about All-Star anymore. Welcome, you're still locked on to the Dallas Mavericks, your team every day. My name is Nick Angstadt, media member covering the Mavs for over 10 years. It's one more thing, a bonus episode of Locked On Mavs. You missed the episode with Isaac and I talking about the Mark Cuban, Patrick Dumont not selling the team story. Go listen to that. I'm joined by the One More Thing King himself, Isaac Harris. And today's episode is brought to you by TurboTax. Tax season doesn't have to take over your life. This year, TurboTax is making it easier than ever to hand things off and just move on with your day. You can go and give it to a TurboTax expert, and they can handle it for you instead of spending hours trying to figure out the forms, the little boxes you got to check, all those different things. You can meet with a local TurboTax expert in person or online. That's very important for people. Like, all right, some people are either like, I want to just do it online and not have to talk to anybody or see a person at all. Some people are like, I got to be able to look a person in the eyes and be like, are you sure that's all the deductions you could give me? And they will give you all the deductions that you can get because they're an expert. They can work with you on W-2s, self-employed forms, all that kind of stuff. A huge time saver. For a limited time, you can get your taxes done by a local TurboTax expert for just $150 all in. If a TurboTax expert didn't file for you last year, just file by February 28th. Take taxes off your plate and get back to your life. Visit TurboTax.com/local to book your appointment at TurboTax.com/local. Today's episode, we're going to talk about the All-Star weekend. We'll talk about the Rising Stars without Cooper Flagg. We'll talk about all that kind of stuff. But let's start here. Cooper Flagg, according to the Dallas Mavericks, underwent MRI that revealed a left midfoot sprain. The injury occurred in the Mavericks game against the Phoenix Suns on Tuesday. Flagg will miss the team's game against the LA Lakers on Thursday, as well as the 2026 Castrol, very important, Castrol Rising Stars game played in Los Angeles on Friday. Further updates will be provided as appropriate. Isaac, Cooper Flagg not playing in the Rising Stars game. That means?
Nothing.
It means that I will not be watching.
Whoa. On the PR thing, did it say he was going to be healed at the end of?
It said further updates will be provided. So maybe his healed date will be given at a later time.
That's a typical response, when a player's injured, and it's like, hey, further updates will come, or he'll be reevaluated in a certain.
A typical response from the Mavericks would be to give a timeline that is not true. Like he'll be reevaluated in 2 weeks, and it's actually going to be 4.
No, I mean I don't think this is anything serious. I think McMahon said it. He expects to be back after the All-Star break in his tweet. How I see it is like, hey, Coop, go take your break, bro. Like, one of the talking points I think around Coop has been just like the adjustment to the schedule and of just what a difference the schedule has been from training camp into preseason into this regular season, and there's no practicing. Right. It's an adjustment for every rookie, and it's just different. And I think it's a great time of, hey, they probably looked at the Rising Stars thing. And I tell you somebody else who's probably jumping for joy right now, and I haven't talked to any of them, is the Mavs content crew, because now they don't have to go to the All-Star game at all.
Yeah, Max didn't make it in the 3-point, and Cooper Flagg is
yeah, which is, All-Star weekend, if you work it, it's just, chaos from everything that I've heard, like as far as like
events. There's
team
so much
employees and stuff. But no, I mean, I would be shocked. I would be surprised if he's even like with the team at the Lakers game. I wouldn't be shocked if it's like, hey, Cooper is gone back home to Maine for the next 7 or 8 days, or he's on some island somewhere with the family.
What are the odds that I see him in Cancun this weekend?
Flex on everybody. You're just going to tell everybody? Guys, if y'all in Cancun.
Yeah, I'll be sitting in section 120.
Y'all know who to hit up.
I'll be sitting in Cabana 123. You can come see me. Yeah, no, I'm peacing out. I'm like, hey, don't have any Mavs and I'm now without the Rising Stars. I should have left earlier. That's what I'm thinking now.
I will say, I am still a sucker for the whole weekend. I still watch it all. I've done it my whole life.
I'll watch it too.
I'll hate watch it because it has adjusted. Here's my old man thing. Now, I know it's one word. Well, I'm just.
You did an old pastor thing. Now you're doing an old man thing.
Here's my old man thing. I think social media changed everything with All-Star Weekend.
100%.
Because I think, one, it took like, there's so many players that back out of it because you hear about the like, well, we don't want to get embarrassed. You don't want to get slammed online. Like there's no like winning from it. Like if you're a bigger name, like what's the win? Like you're already famous and popular and everything. But if you lose or if you suck in it, then you're just going to be a meme and made fun of forever and a joke. I also think that social media has taken the like magic out of it. If like, there's no dunk you've never seen. Like we've seen, you know, even some of the best dunkers in the world, they're not in the NBA. There's like high jumpers that we've seen some crazy dunks on Instagram or whatever, to where it's like you go back years and you watch the dunk contest and you see something that happens between the legs dunk and you're like, oh, I've never seen that before. And now it's just like, what can they do that you've never seen online? And so I think it's taken some of the, like, if we're just talking about the dunk contest, like, it's like social media has changed so much of that. And yeah, I don't think nothing is like mind boggling anymore. It's just
hard. Right, it's hard to fabricate that now. It's hard to like put that together and like assemble something, insane like that, unless it's your like full-time content job. And that's why there are these guys that are now these full-time content basketball people, and 200 of them will be in LA for this, All-Star weekend. Apparently the NBA is bringing them all in.
Another point about that, something I was thinking about that. As soon as they announced that, the initial reaction for me is like, you've got to be kidding me. Like I instantly think of like the TikTok of like Jokic, and it's like, what are we doing right now? But I think you also got to look at it from the perspective of like, maybe this isn't for our demographic. Like we've kind of reached that next, like, we've aged out of it. Well, and it's like, they're trying to reach the next generation of like the new fans that are like always online and like engaging, consuming content creation. My
thing is that they're bringing all these people in to show all these things, but they have not fixed the product at all. Like it's like you're bringing in 100 magnifying 200 magnifying glasses to show this thing that is not as fun as it used to be. Okay, cool.
Yeah, no, I mean, I was kind of thinking it's kind of like in the way of like NFL having Bad Bunny at halftime, is like they want to reach their Hispanic audience more. Yeah. And I mean, that was one of the reasons that went behind that. But like you look at the NBA and it's like these content creators coming in and, it feels like, I mean, the celebrity game, it's like, how many of these dudes are YouTubers? And I know I feel super like old man talking about it, but like that's...
Hey, we went 50-50 on the celebrity game though. Me and we looked through and I was like, all right, I know 50% of these people.
But yeah, they haven't, I'm not super excited to watch Corey Maggette and the shooting contest. It's not even the 3-point. What's it called? Like the
Shooting Stars.
Shooting Stars. Yes. Let's go. I'll still watch. The dunk contest needs like the 3-point shootout's the fun, like the most fun thing, I think. The dunk contest it's honestly just such a joke. And when you have names like this, like how do you realistically try to promote like a Keyshawn Johnson? Like, I don't.
Well, or a Jace Richardson, whose dad won it, but he's only had 4 dunks in the NBA. Like I saw a Twitter account post his highlight package. It was like 47 seconds.
Yeah, I didn't think he was that big of a like high flyer at Michigan State, and
he's shorter than me.
But I'll watch it. Like I'll watch the All-Star game on Sunday. I'm watching it though. I will admit I'm not watching it because I think the product is great. I'm watching it purely out of tradition and nostalgia because I have my entire life and I always will.
And there is also a chance that it is a Zach LaVine versus Aaron Gordon, right? Like that keeps us connected to it. Like there's a chance it is special like that because it can happen. It just doesn't happen very often. It's very hard to like fabricate that and like manufacture that and make that happen. Coming up, let's talk about All-Star Weekend more. But I do want to talk about Cooper Flagg getting this time off. I think this time off could be really good for him. But I do think the rookie wall never happened for him. Today's episode of Locked On Mavs, the One More Thing, brought to you by our friends over at ZocDoc. Finding a doctor you actually like and feel like, finding a good slam dunk contest. It only happens like once every 10 years trying to find the right thing. If you want someone who's in network, nearby, and available, but you also want a doctor that listens to you, makes you feel comfortable, explains things clearly, is not a streamer saying words you don't understand at All-Star Weekend. This kind of doctor exists, and finding them is easy with ZocDoc. It's a free app and website that helps you find and book high-quality in-network doctors so you find someone you love without all the hassle. More than 150,000 providers, 50 states are all covered, 200 specialties, primary care, dentistry, dermatology, eye care, all that covered. Stop putting off all those doctor's appointments and go to ZocDoc.com/LockedOnNBA and find and instantly book a doctor you love today. That's ZocDoc.com/LockedOnNBA, ZocDoc.com/LockedOnNBA. Thanks to ZocDoc for sponsoring this message. Also brought to you by Wayfair. They got just what you need. It's new year, new me, new you, new All-Star Weekend formats. The perfect time to reset your routine and refresh your space while you're watching something that is boring, but you secretly love in your heart of hearts because you grew up watching it. It's a one-stop shop for getting your home back on track. That's Wayfair, not the All-Star Weekend. From bedding to mattresses to storage solutions for every room, Wayfair makes it easy to start the year fresh. Wayfair has a huge selection. It makes it easy to find exactly what works for your style and budget. I've gotten a drink cabinet. I've gotten multiple like end tables, and I've gotten, nightstands, and it's been absolutely perfect. Got exactly what I wanted. Shipped straight to my house. I didn't have to drive somewhere. I didn't have to navigate certain Swedish furniture stores where you just get lost in the middle of it, and then you don't know where you are, and then you got to find it, and then it's not in the bin and all that. You don't have to worry about that on Wayfair. Get organized, refreshed, and back on track this new year for way less. Head to wayfair.com right now. Shop all things home. That's wayfair.com. Wayfair, every style, every home.
Shut it down! Let's go home!
It's the One More Thing bonus episode of Locked On Mavs talking about the All-Star Weekend. I want to talk about Cooper Flagg again, though, because remember his rookie wall? Remember Cooper Flagg's rookie wall?
Here it comes.
Do you remember his rookie wall?
He's got to touch it. He's got to rub it and hold it.
All right, since Cooper Flagg's rookie wall, which is those 3 games that he had in early January, end of December, early January, where he shot 30%, 33%, and 25%. And still had a ton of assists in those games. Since then, 24 points a game, 7 rebounds, 4 assists, a steal, only 2 turnovers, shooting 37% from 3 on almost 4 attempts a game, shooting 49.5% from the field, 79% from the free throw line, and almost a positive in the plus minus, which I think is a win for this Mavericks team, considering they just lost 8 straight games. And so his rookie wall, he's
got to touch it. He's got to rub it and hold it.
He did. And now that we've got more view in the rear view, I think this is a good time for him to get some rest over All-Star Weekend, to recoup, pun intended. But man, he's been awesome.
Oh, so good. I mean, he's like the Kool-Aid man that burst through the wall.
Oh, yeah.
It's just he's so dang good, and he's going to be good for such a long time. And, it feels like he's been banged up. He the amount of little sprained ankles he has, and he just keeps playing. I'm like, the crap,
He's made of plastic.
He goes over there and he just gets, that's the 19-year-old in him. He just gets taped up and it's like, all right, Cooper's back in. I'm like, dang, I would have been down for the count for a while. And
is Plastic Man a good nickname for him? Plastic Man is crazy.
That feels kind of weird. I don't know. Don't try to find nicknames.
Main Event is not something you can call a person.
No, Coop is perfectly fine. It's okay.
What should his fans be called?
No, not doing that. So, so for him, it's just
Flag raisers?
There was the shoulder thing. There was, now this foot thing. Just go have fun. Just chill somewhere. I was perfectly fine. I'm like, oh, okay, cool. Go take your break, rest up, come back for this final stretch of the season, and yeah, we'll see how many games they win.
Yeah, I think it's coming at a good time for him because the load has been massive. He's been averaging 19 shots a game in this stretch. He's been getting the free throw line 5 times, so his usage has been really high. He's been asked to do a lot. The season has also just been taxing in a way that I don't think anybody expected, and with the Nico drama, with AD, with injuries, with Mavs being bad, all that. It's just been a lot.
Cuban and investors.
They're unidentified. We don't even know who they are.
And guys, him playing in the Rising Stars game, I do feel bad for our Discord, Jason in our Discord, who bought tickets. He lives in LA. He's from Dallas. Bought tickets for the Rising Stars game. And so
the ultimate NBA experience in 2026.
Yeah, he's heartbroken right now. So shout out to him.
And honestly, the loser in all of this is Carmelo Anthony, who was the guy that drafted him number 1 overall in the Rising Stars draft.
He said, "Crap." I am holding out hope for this new All-Star game format.
The All-Star game or the Rising Stars?
The All-Star game, because it feels like a guy like Wemby is going to try too hard, and it might piss off a few of the other players to where they actually might try. So I'm holding out hope for that.
What are the teams?
Well, it's like Team World, and then there's 2 USA teams, but
Right,
Luka.
so we got a Team USA with Scotty Barnes, Devin Booker, Cade Cunningham, Jalen Duren, Anthony Edwards, Chet Holmgren, Jalen Johnson, Tyrese Maxey. So there's a couple in there that could take it serious, and you could have some fun. Definitely some young guys in that one. Other Team USA: Brunson, Durant, LeBron, Donovan Mitchell, Kawhi, all the old guys, Curry, Jaylen Brown, Brandon Ingram, Norman Powell. So you have all 4 of the old guys, and maybe they take it serious, maybe they don't, but that'll be interesting.
Yeah,
it's kind of the young
Steph's
guys versus
out.
the old guys.
Steph's out, so I guess Ingram's in
That's
that
true.
spot. But yeah, but then the world, I don't know if Luka's going to play in this or not. But yeah, I don't know.
We know Giannis is out, and so Şengün got in for him. It's Denny Avdia, SGA. SGA is probably out of it too, right?
Oh yeah, he is out. Yeah.
So you got Wembanyama, Jamal Murray, Siakam, Jokic. So
Jokic and Wemby.
Is the starting lineup Jokic, Wembanyama, Towns, Denny,
Oh my god.
Jamal Murray, or is Siakam in there instead of Towns? How do they figure?
Wow.
That's gonna be a strange lineup.
Can I tell you though, the secret best thing about All-Star Weekend, or the thing I'm looking forward to the most?
Only if you say the thing.
One more thing. The Adam Silver press conference.
Oh my! He's gonna have to answer to some stuff.
He is. And I want to see how Adam Silver answers tanking. I want to hear how he answers the Clippers investigation.
Yeah,
that is just hey, do we have any update on this? I want to see if he says anything different about expansion, because it feels like he takes questions on this every single year and he's always just punts it down the road. But does he say it for sure?
At both All-Star and Finals, he's taken questions on that for the last 3 years.
Does he give any more details on this NBA Europe thing? That's just kind of out there. It's just, I think the NBA is in such a unique spot because they're trying to expand, they're making money, but the product on the floor for a lot of people and the tanking thing for fans, there's some disconnect there. And I wonder what some of these answers are going to be.
It's like a restaurant, Five Guys, when you first started going, it's incredible. And then they started expanding, got bigger. And then the sandwich is just a little worse now. They stretched themselves too thin, maybe.
Their fries though, still okay, pretty good.
Still good. Yeah. NBA games, playoffs, still good.
Yeah, they are.
The Rising Stars, the Peanuts, I guess. Thanks so much for hanging out with us on Locked On Mavs. Well, we'll be here, I guess, not covering All-Star this weekend, but we'll have more shows for you this weekend covering all kinds of other stuff. We'll have a post-game show tomorrow. Guys, thanks so much for listening to Locked On Mavs.
Peace out.
Boom.
I have to apologize that you felt that he should have played more.